Aver's gone, and it's all your fault. If it hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he would still be alive. Sniff. But I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. Shocker. Typical tank behavior.
Please be advised, the following presentation is not intended for minors.
Alright, so next up, let's go to Gridania. Continue the main plot. Look at you, having your very own Lullafell fan for worship the ground you walk on. Oh no. You know what? Sure. Let's have you in here. Help me out. Send a friend request. Well, oh my god, my first friend. My first friend, but why did it have to be one of those midgets? Literally, the FC on my server is Midget Mafia. Oh, Jesus. Ready for that briefing? Good. Now then, here's the long and short of it. Beg pardons for interrupting me on, but our need grows ever more pressing. Have none stepped forward? Good evening to you too, Bowlord. Your need must be pressing indeed for you to honor us with a visit. God, my dyslexia is acting up real bad. The good news is, your journey hasn't been wasted. I'm pleased to report that we have a volunteer at last, and one who comes highly recommended at that. Nice mask, dipshit. Hello, Mr. Lone Ranger. My thanks for answering the call, friend. My name is Lewin, and I lead the men and women of the God's Quiver. Now, time is of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for you to nip a potential threat to Gridania in the bud. Beneath the central shroud, there lies an underground burial site called the Tam-Tara Deepcroft. The place was once a Gelmoran settlement, but we Gridanians have long interred our dead there. Of late, however, shadowy figures have been seen skulking about the Deepcroft, with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to the Lambs of Dalamud, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the Calamity. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. Totally not a thief, I swear, yeah? Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the Deepcroft with orders to flush the cultists out. Alas, the Calamity decimated our ranks, and the limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Ixal at bay. The Birdmen have grown restless of late, and I fear a storm may be brewing. In anticipation of this, I have been compelled to spread our forces throughout the Twelveswood, lest we be taken unawares. Situation so being, we must turn to others to deal with the Lambs of Dalamud. Can we rely on you to undertake this task, friend? You have my gratitude. Once you've seen to the preparations, pray make your way to the Deepcroft and identify yourself to the guard posted at the entrance. He'll appraise you of your latest developments. That is all. Be careful out there, you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you. Main on Rogue? I started off as Marauder. Really, I have, like... I've just been switching, to, like, all of these, different jobs. I wouldn't consider any of them my main yet. I remember when I played, Shadowbringer, I actually really loved Dancer. It's weird. It's like, can you imagine someone like that looks like me to play Dancer? Really, the reason why I like Dancer is because it's the only job the game has that actually feels like a Warcraft class. Dancer glam is so nice, yeah, but not when you're like a really tall, buff white man with no hair. Oh, and I just realized I never got the fucking, what's it called? The Aetheryte Crystal at Aleport while I was there. Fuck. I knew I'd forget something. Tam-Tara Deepcroft now accessible. There we go. Dungeon number 2. Proper WoW play at his natural habitat. Yeah. Final Fantasy XIV. Man, after all the bullshit that I had to deal with Thaumaturge, it feels nice to play a caster that actually has buttons. I will say. A caster that has buttons and actually deals damage. God, Thaumaturge sucks. You can see me on my summoner. I've seen some of the crazy shit that summoner can do later on. Like a friend of mine played summoner in Shadowbringers. Technically the pre-class of summoner. Yeah. So I know this splits off into summoner and scholar. I did try scholar. I couldn't understand it. Like, really anything that doesn't go unga bonga, my brain just doesn't enjoy it. Pretty much. Like, boy, it's kind of like this orc avatar actually fits my personality somewhat. Yeah, take that. Taste the power of knowledge. Also level up. 4 Striker's Mitts. Is that something I could equip? No. Man, one day I'll get AoE skills. Can't wait for that. It'll make going through trash mobs easier. Man, good old caster combat. Stand there, just spam one button. Love caster combat so much. Oh well, at least this job has more than just the one button, really. It actually has shit that you can do. Die, bitch. Taste the power of knowledge. Knowledge. And another level. And I don't know why, but like this dungeon feels like it's longer than the previous one. Even though like I can tell by how long we've been taking on the timer that it's very clearly not. God, seeing all those enemies together, I just want to rush in as Marauder and just AoE them down like crazy. The masculine need to charge into battle and just break everything. For once I beat a boss and didn't level up, holy shit. Who summons me from the void to reside within this crude vessel? Oh god, a fucking mind flayer. God damn it, here I thought I had enough of Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, we are fucking destroying him though. Okay, yep, I see the mechanic. Pretty basic. Granted, this is the second dungeon of the game, so... Boy, an AoE skill would be really good right about now. Die, bitch. Die! Fear the power of knowledge. Came out of that level 25. Fuck me. Oh, I guess we're going back to Limsa to do both the level... excuse me. Both the level 20 and the level 25 quest for the Arcanist. Welcome back, Jacksek. I'm reliably informed that your foray into the Deepcroft was a success. Nor did I expect anything less. Bateron's ringing endorsement left me in little doubt as to your capabilities. Even so, you are to be commended. Lord Lewin asked me to pass on this pass on his thanks. Oh my god, my dyslexia, Jesus. I must say, it's something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. Sadly, death has become an ever more common occurrence within our fraternity of late. Times being what they are, the guild is constantly inundated with petitions, and we are hard-pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourself, it also provides ample opportunity for the inexperienced to overreach themselves, with predictable consequences. As if to illustrate the point, Aver's gone, and it's all your fault. If it hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he would still be alive. Sniff. But I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. Shocker. Typical tank behavior. He shouldn't have been so hard-pressed in the first place. Should have been more, we should have done more to lighten his burden. Bah, to the hell's this pathetic excuse for a party. I'm leaving, and it'd be too soon if I never see your faces again. Goodbye and good riddance. I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise, but I never liked you. I only suffered you for your healing. But you couldn't even do that one thing right. Cruel though this may sound, you brought this upon yourself. Oh, and by the way, by way of some parting advice, get rid of Aver's head, bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hells you like with it. But for God's sake, stop carrying it around. It's just get rid of it, alright? Why the fuck are you carrying the dude's head? I'm an orc, and even I find that shit weird. Wait, don't leave me alone, please! Sob, I'm so sorry, Aver. Please forgive me. His head wakes up, turns away, goes, "No, you killed me!" Scenes like this have become all too common. That makes 12 times in half as many days. Now you see why I'm grateful for adventurers of your experience. I can send men like you on a mission without worrying that you might not return. Well, not so much, at any rate. Speaking of missions, I would entrust you with another. About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart in Uldar. She seeks the service of a reliable adventurer. You are nothing if not reliable. If you think you might be interested in this task, say the word, and I will be glad to share the details with you. As I mentioned earlier, the request comes to us from the Adventurers Guild in Uldar. Once you arrive, seek out Momodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand. Think of her as the Sultanate's version of myself. Chances are she'll send you into the midst of danger, but I have every confidence that you will pull through unscathed. Now off you go, Chaxic, and good luck. Now, I would do that, but first, I need to go back to Limsa. Momodi, yet another Lalafell for you to mingle with. I can't escape him. Hello, that's a cool-looking dress, goddamn. Greetings, Chaxic. In case such doubts fill your mind, you should know that I am ever willing to lend an ear if you find your thoughts troubled. At the very least, I would have you know this, because it seems that Kilia does not. The Foreseer has been missing since this morning. There have been other times when she has disappeared without a word, but we have always been able to find her. Alas, that is not the case this day. Were the Guildmaster here, he could deduce where her whereabouts with nary a moment's concentration. I find myself beginning to wonder if those who devote themselves overmuch to Arcanima are more prone to bouts of wanderlust. But while I might wish to ponder further of such oddities of character, we must needs organize a search party. Would you be so kind to make inquiries at Hawker's Alley? It's not uncommon for Kylie's wanderings to take a path through the markets. There you go, my brain just fucking stopped there for some reason. You seeking Makote, agent of Milivon's Gate? Well, yes, I've seen her. Spoke with her, in fact. She was, however, apprehended by the Yellow Jackets. Why? What the fuck did she do? The assessor was drilling me for the details about the Kikian smuggling ring based in Aleport. Then the soldiers arrived and took her away. If you wish to know her fate, then I suggest you speak with Gennady of the Coral Tower. Alright, where the fuck is that? Ah, got it. Some of the big dudes' names look like someone smashed the keyboard too much. See, the YouTube comments had told me that they're, oh, fuck, what was it? I've completely forgotten what they've said. What nationality is it? Hold up. Sorry, I'm looking for, like, the comments that, like, on the, Final Fantasy videos, like, telling me what fucking thing this was. So, I got a new comment saying, holy shit, this is what Final Fantasy 14 looks like. Warcraft aged like fine wine, while this aged like milk. I think that's a bit much, but it was the one where I snapped back at someone because they were really dumb in the comments. What was it? Oh my god, this fucking comment chain. Like, I posted this a while ago in my Discord, and I found it so fucking funny. Like, I was talking about in the first video, it's like, man, all of these characters, their names are so hard to for me to read because I'm dyslexic and all that. Someone pipes up, it's like, hey, you know that Classic WoW has an add-on that uses AI voices? That would help if, 14 had that. And, like, being a voice actor myself, I'm like, don't really like that, but, like, I'll joke about it. And, like, some person fucking came in, it's like, given the ethical implications of the use of AI voices bring with it, learn your letters. I responded with, I'm a voiceover artist myself, so there's no way I'd condone the use of AI voices in anything. I'm just saying that Square Enix totally would. Then they responded, how can you not condone the use of AI voices, but advise others to do so? Like, again, learn to read. It's an elementary skill in life anyway, so why not use it? Okay, then I snap back with, do you not know what condone means? Maybe you need to learn how to read, which, might I add, is extremely ableist when directed to a dyslexic person like myself. Fucking God, YouTube comments, man. Fucking YouTube comments. Forcia Kylia, yes? We brought her in for questioning regarding the reappearance of the pirate, Dosmaga. Member of the Arcaners Guild, are you? I see no reason to conceal the nature of our discourse. Perhaps you're already aware of this, but the Forcia was once held captive by that rabid sea dog. Few pirates sink to such depths of depravity as Dosmaga. It has been 6 years now since he was exiled from Limsa Laminsa for engaging in the worst kind of black market trading. And now the villain has returned. He is, however, both cunning and cautious, and continues to evade our troops. Thus we hope to borrow the knowledge of Forcia Kylia, whose experiences have given her an intimate familiarity with the way the scoundrel operates. At least that was our intent. After weathering a barrage of questions from the assessor, we found ourselves, instead, providing the details of our search. Should you wish to speak to Forcia Kylia, I imagine she has already returned safely to your guild. Oh, so I came here for no reason. Anyway, how's your voice actor life? See, I know you're joking, but I straight up can't say anything. Good old NDAs. Back already? You're led to believe she had returned here? I'm afraid not. So the Yellow Jackets told you something of her history with Dosmaga, did they? Perhaps it would be best if I told you the entire tale. Dosmaga's banishment was the result of a surprise inspection that revealed his involvement in an underground slave trade. The assessor that spread aboard the pirates' merchant ship spoke of finding dozens of unwashed unfortunates crammed into that squalid hold. Among these prisoners was a young Makote, destined for some black market auction block. Though Kylia was initially too terrified to even speak, the guildmaster brought her out of her fearful daze with a gift of Initiate's Grimoire. Yes, the self-same tome that she had carried her entire career. Of course, did you not mention that Kylia's Grimoire was thrown into the sea? There are rumors that a Kikian merchant of ill repute has retrieved the black market goods the crew of the Morningstar heaved into the ocean. Even now he gloats over his salt-encrusted catch in Aleport. It's entirely possible that the Forcia's most prized possession was caught up in the Kikian salvage net. I've no doubt now that Kylia has reached the same conclusion. To Aleport with you, Jaxic. That is where you'll find our wayward assessor. Once again, gotta go to Aleport. Okay, this time I'll actually get the fucking ether, right? That's right, yeah, the name's is Scandinavian. That's what it was. I remembered it started with an S, but my brain wanted to say Scottish. I'm like, there's no way that's fucking Scottish. Yeah, no worries. The whole exchange just made me feel like this joke was warranted. Yeah. That was so fucking funny, though, to me. That shit was so funny. They were so sure of themselves. They were so sure that they got the one-up on me. They didn't even know what the fucking word meant. Does that mean the Yellow Jackets were IKEA staff all along? Fuck. There we go. Yes, Combat Pattern 256 should serve to cover all expected contingencies. You never know when you'll have to nullify a thaumaturge or two. The retrieval strategy is complete. Jaxic, this is good of you to come. I was unable to calculate for certain if you would piece together my movements in time. Very little is certain when so many variables are involved. But there is good news. The prisoner here was kind enough to confirm that the trader who salvaged the Morningstar's jettisoned cargo did indeed retrieve a tome matching the description of my lost grimoire. The Minton law and the policies of Melvon's Gate would support the confiscation of goods connected to an official inspection, but alas, my personal belongings do not fall under that definition. Thus I intend to launch an unofficial offensive against this black marketeer and his cronies. The peddler has already departed for Candlekeep Quay. It is time I gathered to me such allies as I possess, and I count on you as one of them, Jaxic. Despite the nature of this endeavor, Mistress Thubrugem has offered me her cooperation. If you would, pray join her at Oshon's Embrace. That is where we shall ambush this disreputable Kikian. Do I have the teleport for that? There we go, Marabi Dry Docks. Kind of forgot I now have all the money in the world to actually, you know, like, teleport places. Again, Mango, thank you so very much for that. It was not necessary, but I super appreciate it. For what, lol? The 500,000 gil? Oh, you're barding? Oh, so you're just sitting out, just playing some music? Man, I'd love that bots can do that. I need to figure out how to do that myself. Like, especially on a fucking controller. Go back to the days of when I used to play fucking Guitar Hero. Like, most of the day. Man. Like, in my teen years, that used to be all I did. Like, I'd get home from school, play Guitar Hero, have dinner, then go to bed. I was a fucking fiend for that game. Greetings, Jacksek. Your arrival completes our small company. You're equipped for battle, I trust. We need not await Kylie's arrival. Once the Kikian appears on the bridge, we spring our ambush. The strategy for trapping our target relies on the two allies we have concealed on the other side of the ravine. This pincer maneuver was naturally the Foreseer's idea. As for the target himself, the Kikian is known as a careful and cautious fellow. He travels with a small retinue so as to avoid attracting attention. Do not be fooled. More bodyguards follow at a distance, and will likely join the fray after hostilities ensue. Do not, however, expect any assistance from the God, dyslexia, please. From the Yellow Jackets. They cannot be seen aiding us in what amounts to a personal matter, but they are willing to turn a blind eye for Kylie's sake. In any case, the Foreseer's tactics account for our limited numbers and individual strengths. Victory is all but assured. Now, let us take up our positions and wait for the Kikian to arrive. God, everyone has these fucking masks, don't they? Oh shit, that dude just died. I wasn't even paying attention. God, AoE skills would be really fucking good right about now. I only just noticed her fucking carbuncle took on the entirety of all the dudes that was on the other side of the bridge. Yo, what a badass fucking carbuncle. Fucking mad lad. Don't fuck with that Pokemon's got hands. Well executed, everyone. Oh, that's the dude who died? Oh, God. I completely forgot about the rotogun that has the Hitler moustache. It's ruined. My wonderful grimoire is ruined. Yeah, no shit. It fell in the ocean.